Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on, guys? Kirsty?
Wait. Hold on a second. How come you're not a blonde bird?
Mate, listen, my girlfriend's. It says I'm not allowed
What's
to go
happened to you?
live for 21 days. I'm not allowed to go live for 21 days, so it's a bit...
Are you been banned, have you?
Yeah.
You've been naughty,
I'm not quite sure what I've done. I'm just banned.
You've been pissing brothers off.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm a good boy.
That's what I used to say. That's what I used to say. Listen, welcome to the Gunman Insta Live.
Thank you.
This is a platform that I've set up for fighters of all levels to come and share their journey on here. I've interviewed the likes of Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones Jr., and now I have got the young, great Marko Vituk coming on. So anyone who does not know this brother, he's a TikTok personality turned influencer boxer. He's ripped, he's strong, he's youthful, and he's looking to come and bad up this game. And we're here. I'm going to be hosting his fight on Saturday, and I'll be meeting you in person. I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight and seeing how you get on.
Thank you.
So welcome on board. Welcome coming on. Thank you
so much.
Listen, you are fighting against some brother called Jake Corbridge.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't even pronounce his name. Jake Corbridge. What do you know about it? What do you know about this man?
Honestly, this boy's a bum. This boy can't box. Compared to me, he's a nobody. Like, he's not really doing me any bits on social media. It's just more of a fight that I know I'm going to win. I'm going to step into that ring. First, second round, probably most likely is going to happen. I'm not scared of this boy. He should be scared of me. I've been training my socks off. I've not what? How long have I been boxing for? About 3 months. I've non-stop been doing it. Just had a fight it's been about a week. Smashed my opponent, 3rd round TKO. I'm standard. I'm ready for this fight. He ain't. Simple as that, man.
Have you seen much of him? I mean, he's like a ghost, this guy. He's like Casper the Ghost. I can't find nothing on this brother.
He's not very good. He's really not very good. I've seen his training clips. This boy's a nobody. It's just like you put a little div in the ring and expect him to be the next Mike Tyson. Like, he's not going to do very well.
Right, I like you a lot already. You're going to get on well. I can tell you that much. Listen, it's fantastic to have you on. Anyone who's in the live and joining the live, make sure you're following the both of us. It's Gunman Boxing. I'm interviewing fighters of all levels. We've got a huge fight, a mouth-watering mega clash that is going down on the 28th of September. It is in Bradford. I've never even been to Bradford, but it is in Bradford. It's going to be a wicked, wicked display of boxing. Marko is going to be badding up next man. He's going to be looking to pack this guy away like he's a set of golf clubs.
Tell him.
And he's looking to put on a show. Listen, why boxing, Marko? You've got 167,000 TikTok followers, 168. I probably should not doing you justice. Like, you don't have to fight, my brother. Yep. Why boxing?
Honestly, ever since I was younger, I've always been a little naughty boy on the streets. Like, I've always been into it. I've followed through with football quite often as well. I was quite well at football, but in the recent months, I've been seeing social media influence and boxing is just taking over the game at the minute. So I thought, I'll give it a try. I worked my socks off. I won my fight. So I thought, what other opportunities am I going to have after this fight? Obviously, this one came up, and I'm just going to see what other opportunities I get given after this fight.
So this is fight number 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, listen, I think you look really good. You really look like, from what I've seen of you, I'm a boxing purist. I've been watching boxing since I was 5, 6 years old. I go to all the big fights. I went to Joshua and Dubois just last weekend. I go to all the big fights, and I've had 11 fights myself, and now I run this boxing channel. So I think I know quite a bit. And I've seen you already, and I think, he's got a lovely jab, good hooks, really good potential.
Thank you.
And it's really exciting to see how far you're going to go. What would you say to opponents that would say that, you've got your chin up a little bit when you're boxing, and if they can get close to you, that they can make you pay?
I think, obviously, as soon as you're going to win, everyone's going to want that, to beat you. Yeah. As soon as you get undefeated, like, even though I've had one fight, everyone wants to fight you, especially I'm on the social media influencer. Yeah, everyone's going to want a little piece of me. So, honestly, I think some advice that I get given definitely will benefit me if I do take it into account. Obviously, I know I do keep my chin up. I know I keep my hands down sometimes, but you got to respect it. I've been boxing for at least 2 months now. That's about it. I've literally been in this game for 2 months, and I've
Wow,
accomplished what
that's
I've done.
incredible. That's
Thank you.
incredible, mate. Like, honestly, I would have thought you've been boxing a lot longer. You got a really tidy jab.
Appreciate
Your hooks are really biting. You do move with your chin up. That is a fact,
it.
you know. And you saw Joshua at the weekend moving. He was moving like Casemiro in there, you know.
Weren't very good.
You know, you can't be moving like that. But listen, as you get experience, you know, you're going to grow into this game, and you're going to be dangerous if you keep developing the way that you are. How far do you think you can go? What's the plans?
You know what? I think I can't go on Misfits until I'm 18, so I'm gonna have to wait a few years for that. But up until then, about a year I've got up until I can actually go on Misfits. That's a lot of time for me to train. That's a lot of time for me to get more experience in the ring, just move about. I just want to go as far as maybe the Misfits. If I, do my bits on Misfits, I'll see where that gives me. Maybe try professional boxing, do a little Jake Paul. You never know. Can't really predict the future.
Mate. Yeah, you never know, my man. And listen, you're learning the craft young. You know, Canelo turned pro when he was your age. Canelo turned pro at 16.
Yeah, he done it in Mexico, didn't
he? Yeah, unbelievable. So, you know, it's a great time to start. And they say boxing is a young man's game, but actually you need experience. And if you actually look at the top champions, like Usyk, Fury, they're all deep into their 30s. You know, Lomachenko, Bivol, Beterbiev, that's happening this weekend. Joshua's in his 30s. A lot of the bigger champions are in their 30s. So it's great that you're getting started now and you're building that experience. Listen, what can the fight fans expect from you on Saturday night? If we've not seen you box before, what would you say your style is?
So honestly, I think like the little amateur boys that box like that. I think I've got quite a lot of technique from them because I've been sparring a lot of the boys. I've took a lot of inspirations from them. You know, just long reach, pop them, move about, just hit and not get hit, really. Yeah. I could definitely promise you it's a very, very good fight. I reckon round 2 KO.
Yeah, someone in the comments just agreed with that at the same time. I don't know if they told you to say that. But listen, I must say, you're rangy. And you look rangy. I've never met you in person. You look rangy. And that's always good if you can box long if you're rangy, you know. This Jake guy, so you've not really studied him, you said. You've not studied him at all.
Nah.
You've not seen much of him. You just literally, are you just preparing to get fit and fight anyone?
Literally that. Of course, if I saw more clips of him boxing, then I can definitely analyse what he does, work on his jab, see what his reach would be like. But obviously, when we're going to see each other face to face, I know a few strategies. You know, I've done my little research, how to improve my reach, my distance, all that stuff. But honestly, this Jake boy has got nothing, mate. It's just pissing me off. I don't even understand why I'm doing it with him. Like, I'm gonna batter his face in. Like, seriously.
That's what I like to hear. Listen, if the unthinkable in your mind happens, and this brother folds you up like a deck chair, are you gonna just go back to TikTok posting? Are you gonna just say, "Look, I'll call this shit a day. I don't want to be looking up at the."
That is a deal. If this boy beats me, I'll stop boxing.
Will you? Will you delete your TikTok account if this guy beats you?
Crazy statement because you can't really say you can't really put any fight for granted. Like, I can't say for 100% I'm going to win because this boy is very big. He's got quite a lot of muscle on him. You know, I can get caught with a big backhand and next thing you know I'm on the floor in the 10 count.
No. I mean, I'm only kidding you about deleting your TikTok account if you lose. No one would want to see that. But yeah, no, listen, it's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be an exciting fight. Are you expecting it to be a harder fight than the first fighter that you took on?
I would want it to be. I definitely do. I always want a challenge. Like, the first fight I had, you can't really prepare yourself enough for it because I trained my absolute socks off. Round 3, I was blowing. But that's because I wasn't training well. And obviously, I've took every single little bad thing about my training that I've done and I've taken that completely out of my training now. So I'm just working my socks off, improving my fitness, working my reach. It's going to be a great fight. I wish nothing but the best for that Jake boy. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to I'm not going to sit here and be all humble because there's no point. Like, I know I'm going to back his face in.
Listen, my brother, humble doesn't sell tickets and it doesn't put bums on. It doesn't put bums on seat. I'm all down for showboating. I want to be entertained personally. I'm a boxing fan and I want to be entertained.
You're in for a treat.
Listen, who's on your hit list, my G?
Who's on my hit?
Who do you want to? After you dust this guy off, okay? Let's just say you part this guy up like he's a Ford Fiesta. Round 1, he's done. Who's next on the hit list? Who do you want to fight?
That is a great question.
They're all good questions, my G.
You know what? Whoever comes to me, obviously, if the money ain't there, I'm not going to do it. I don't care. I can be fighting Canelo, but if the money ain't there, then I'm not going to do it. So yeah, it really is about that.
Who do you want, though? Whose face do you want to smash in?
Mate, you're great. You are great. I love it.
I told you we're going to get on. I told you we're going to get on. Who do you want to bad up next? Give me a hit list of 3. No, and listen, let's say this, Marko. Let's say this, right? Just to make things interesting. It doesn't matter about money. It doesn't matter about venue. If you want to have Jake Paul on there, you can. Who's your 3 that you could fight? If you want to fight now, you can fight now. Who's it going to be?
Honestly, Jake Paul, I think he's definitely there. I had a lot of...
too small for him, though, isn't he?
I think he's about 6'1", isn't he?
What weight are you, though? Sorry?
Oh, about 70.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's like 90.
He's gone into heavyweight, isn't he, fight Tyson?
Yeah, he's like 90 plus. Yeah, he'd be probably too big. So it's got to be in and around your... It'd be quite good. Is there anyone on the influencer stage?
Maybe Ed Matthews. Maybe Ed Matthews. You never know.
Yeah.
That'd be a great fight. He's a lovely lad as well. I respect him a lot, so that'd be quite good.
Are there any trolls on TikTok that you wouldn't mind?
Oh man, you know what? There's that fella. What's his name? He's always on these like Ginty, whatever his name, Ginty. I don't like that boy. I don't like that boy. Someone's got to sort that out quick. I don't like that boy.
That'd be a good fight.
I'd put a lot of money to batter his head in. I hate that boy. He gets on my last little nerve. Like he touches feelings that only my mother could tip. Like he's just a little cunt, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah. I think there's I think Pulley is around your weight as well. Pulley Arif, I think his name. And I think a few of those guys at Misfits. Who else is there that's around your weight? I think that Argentinian King, I think, is around that sort of weight as well.
I'm meant to be sparring this boy called Fox the Lad or something like that. Have you ever heard of him? Foxy G. I'm meant to be sparring him.
Yeah, he'd be quite a good shout, actually. Yeah, I think they're quite, they're all sort of around your weight. He's had a bit of amateur background. Listen, have you had any other boxing experience? Have you had any?
Honestly,
is that literally
I've had a few boxing sessions. Before that, I think I had about 1 or 2. I had one in school. I had a coach come in to teach me, and I think I went to a gym before with one of my friends to do a bit of sparring. But apart from that, this is my first ever time proper training. Yeah. You know, I really enjoy it. I do really enjoy it because it gets my fitness up, gets me out of the house.
Yeah. But, okay, listen, couple of quick fire questions, my G. You know, and I'll let you go because I understand that, you know, it's fight week and you and I could probably talk boxing all night by the sounds of things. A couple of quick fire questions just to hear a little bit about you. So what's your, what part of training do you hate most, Marko?
It's got to be hill sprints.
You hate doing?
It's got to be hill sprints. I can't stand them. It's running and hill sprints. I can't stand it.
Yeah. What about dieting? Or you're not having to worry too much about that?
You know what? Honestly, I think I don't really have to worry about that because my metabolism, because I'm literally so young, I don't really have to worry about that. Like I can eat whatever I want. But obviously, I try to stay on the healthy side because I don't want to put on a few extra pounds, you know. But no, I think for me it's quite easy. I've got a beautiful girlfriend that cooks me every night. Yeah. So,
and hill sprints ain't no joke. That ain't no joke. All right, and favourite punch. Doesn't have to be a punch you throw. Could
my favourite punch.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be a punch you throw. Could be like, oh, I love a corkscrew uppercut. I've never landed one, but it looks.
I think for me it's probably a little double jab backhand or a check hook.
Or check hooks. Nice.
You can't go wrong.
Love that. Yeah, love that. Favourite fighter at the moment.
Favourite fighter at the moment. You know, it's probably got to be either Canelo or Gervonta Davies. His first name is.
Yeah.
It's quite a no-brainer, but There's a boy called Leighton Orient that's doing really well in the amateurs at the minute. I'm not sure if his last name's Orient or not, but there's a boy called Leighton. He's proper smashing the amateurs. He just had a fight with a boy from nationals.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him. He's doing great as well. He's about just a bit older than me. He's from this type of area.
Yeah. Should AJ retire or should he fight on?
What a great question, mate. Honestly, I don't think you should completely quit what you're doing just because of one minor setback. So
I don't know. It was quite. Well, I don't know if you could call it a minor setback. I mean, it was a hammering, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Oh, crazy!
Like it was a hammering. Like knocked him down five times. I was at it in 5 rounds. He went down every round. I think. Like it was a hammering. Should he go? Okay, if you're saying he should continue, what should he go for next? Rematch or?
I reckon he's just got to go for Fury. In my opinion, he's just got to do that Fury fight. We've waited so long for it, and it's still not happened. So I think that'd just be great. And
just get paid and be done.
I reckon Fury should definitely be his last fight.
Just cash out.
See that?
Absolutely. Conor Benn or Chris Eubank Jr.?
It's got to be the old one, isn't it? Chris Edbank, Sir Chris Benn. What's his last name? Edbank.
Eubank.
Eubank. That's it. No, the old fella.
Yeah, the older one. Yeah, he's a bit big. He's a little bit bigger, isn't he? Can we get a prediction for your fight on Saturday night? I know you've said round 2. Have you changed your mind? Can you tell us a little bit more? How's it going to happen?
I think first round he's just going to come up. Just all of this. The boy doesn't know how to box.
Cool.
He's just going to go flat out. So he's going to be absolutely knackered by the first round. Obviously, we're doing 2 threes.
Yeah.
Second round, I reckon, I think I'm going to put him on his arse. But worst case, third round, he's definitely getting put on his arse.
Yeah. I'd say that's a fair prediction. It sounds like you've stuck with round 2 throughout, which I like. You haven't changed your mind. I'm going to be pulling you up on this on Saturday.
I mean, listen, you never know. Maybe first round. It might be first round. You never know.
Yeah, you might change your mind between now and then. You might change your mind between now and then. Listen, everyone is asking to see your missus on the chat because it's
from missus.
It's her account, and so it would be rude not to let her come into the interview.
Do you want to just?
Oh, I'm going to look horrific.
You want to pop and say hello?
Come and pop and say hello. Don't be shy. It's the gunman.
Hi.
Hey, there you are. There's everyone. Is everyone happy now? Everyone is. Listen, I've not met you before, but everyone I'm seeing in the chat is saying, "Where are you? Where are you?" So, like the mailman, we like to deliver.
Of course.
Listen, how do you feel as seeing your hubby fighting? How's that feel for you? Can you watch it, or are you like this?
Literally last time my brother was asking me to film it, so I was filming him just like this the whole time. I hate watching it, but obviously I'm so proud of him and how far he's come.
Listen, when he goes to training, and everyone has this, every fighter has it. They go and get lit up, inspiring like a Christmas tree, and they come back a little bit pissed off and doubting, should I be doing this? Should I not? How do you find it being the woman in the house, having to pick up his spirits, deal with the diet, deal with all the stinky kit?
The stinky kit's the worst part about it, for sure.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good at the end of the day. I mean, he's able to pick his own spirits up way before I can. So do you know what? It's a good match. Yeah,
listen, the engine behind the man that fights, the woman, a good woman, is really, it's a hard job. Will you get nervous on Saturday?
Me, yeah. Oh my God. Honestly,
you'll be more nervous than him.
100%. Literally, his last fight, I was all over the place. I felt like I couldn't even get a sentence together, but he smashed it. So
yeah. Listen, would you prefer him to knock this guy out in 10 seconds, or would you prefer him to box the whole 3 rounds and not get hit once?
Probably knock him out in 10 seconds.
Absolutely brilliant. Listen, it's been a pleasure having you both on. Thank you very much for joining me. Marko, I will see you on Saturday. Well, I'll see you on Friday, hopefully, if you're coming up for weigh-ins. Over Friday, Saturday, I'll see you. Best of luck, both of you. Thank you so much for your time. And, knock them out, bad them up, bruck them up, finish them off.
I'll keep my word on that.
Take it easy, my G.
Yeah, thank you so much.